Today on Box Mining Daily, we're gonna start off with the market analysis, and there's a lot of blood on the markets today. We also have Bitcoin Gold. There might be a potential sell-off. So someone detected that 664,000 Bitcoin Gold were moved off and transferred, and that might signal a potential sell-off. We also have the US government. They arrested the Bitcoin stock exchange founder. And this is something that's quite important because these guys were running a stock exchange and scamming people back in the day. And in fact, I was one of those probable victims as well. We also got cryptocurrency miners are flocking to Asian malls to buy cryptocurrency mining rigs, and that might be a good thing for cryptocurrency mining and GPU sales as well. Lastly, of course, in Japan, the Xife exchange reported a glitch. Luckily, they caught this glitch around 60 minutes after it occurred and no real damage is done, but we're going to take a look at what happened over there. My name is Michael, this is Box Mining Daily, and of course, everything covered here is my personal opinion, not professional financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Let's start off with the markets. So the markets took a little bit of a hit today. We're down to $432 billion. That's around $30 billion less than yesterday. So we had a failed bull run in the morning and then a major bear pull down to around our current level right now. I saw a few comments today on Box Mining chat, and people were really concerned about this drop. They're like, oh, why is cryptocurrency dropping by 3%? Well, this happens all the time. We've just been through one of the biggest drops and moved past that. So I was kind of wondering why everyone's so concerned about it. This happens a lot in crypto, but what I do see, the glimmer of light, the light at the end of the tunnel is this. Right now, China just finished their holidays, so it might be the case that there might be more listing on exchanges, especially with the Chinese exchanges for new coins. On top of that, we have the Korean premium. See, the Koreans are slowly and slowly buying more and more crypto, and that gap between Korean prices and the prices outside is around 10% now for Bitcoin. It seems like that Korean premium is larger for Bitcoin than the other currencies, and that might also be because of right now how popular Bitcoin is. The Bitcoin dominance is increasing. What that means is it might mean that new money is moving into here, because we do know that when new money moves into cryptocurrency, they usually go through Bitcoin. They usually buy Bitcoin first, so that might be a sign of healthy growth. Moving on to the main feature story of the day. So it seems that there's a huge movement of Bitcoin Gold. So if you remember, Bitcoin Gold is a fork of Bitcoin. So anyone that was holding Bitcoin before the fork got a 1-to-1 ratio, that one Bitcoin Gold as well. A lot of people sold that off very early, but it seems like this huge fund that has around 664 Bitcoins. So this group of people, this kind of storage called Xapple, this is what people kind of think is moving the money, has a crap ton of Bitcoins. That's a lot of money stored right there, but it also means that they have a lot of Bitcoin Gold. So by moving that Bitcoin Gold, it might signal that they are interested in selling it, moving it to an exchange. In terms of Bitcoin Gold right now, most of the trade volume is in South Korea, so they might be wanting to check out Bitcoin Gold, but they might be in for an unexpected surprise when this large amount of Bitcoin Gold gets sold. This is one of the risks of fork coins, because not all of that supply is immediately unlocked. It might be that large funds are still holding bits of their cryptocurrency, that fork currency, and just waiting for a potential sell at a later date. In terms of other news, the US government arrests a Bitcoin stock exchange founder. So this is something that was quite popular when I started cryptocurrency. They had these stocks. Instead of trading these altcoins, there were stocks for various items. And this guy, unfortunately, kind of defrauded and scammed people in his stock exchange. So this means that the US government is very actively trying to pursue down people. It does take a while though. So, I mean, this exchange all shut down all the way in 2013. So it took around 4 years to find this guy. But this is happening. It's good news to anyone who was defrauded by these stock exchanges in the past, and also good news for people that were defrauded in Mt. Gox, including me. Next up, we have cryptocurrency miners. So it seems like right now in Hong Kong, there's a lot more people buying up cryptocurrency mining units, GPUs more precisely. GPUs used to mine Ethereum, that's the biggest source of mining for GPUs. And of course, right now, it's cheaper in Asian malls. What does that mean? Well, it means that, of course, AMD and NVIDIA's really got good business this year. GPU sales were declining for a long time, and right now they're in huge demand. But unfortunately, that means that there's also a premium for GPUs as well, and that's why gamers are really upset by my channel. If you look at my mining videos, a lot of gamers are really upset that, well, cryptocurrency miners are just buying this up. But think about it this way. GPU mining, GPU gaming has been on a decrease for a long time, and in fact, the fact that the miners are buying such a huge supply means that it's keeping these companies afloat, giving them enough money to, well, produce and invest in new technologies. Lastly, we have a lucky catch in Japan. So in Japan, the Zaif exchange, they reported a glitch that allowed people to buy Bitcoin for free. That's right, there is apparently free lunch on the Zaif exchange. You can just enter any amount of Bitcoin and buy that for free in that 16 minutes. Luckily, they caught it and reversed all the transactions. But if that was left to go on, that could potentially mean ruin for this exchange, because the longer it goes on, the harder it is to reverse these transactions. And this just goes to show that exchange technology isn't very solid yet, and these things can potentially happen. In fact, it might have happened to BitGrail, because a lot of people are trying to investigate what really happened with BitGrail, and perhaps there were bugs in there that allow people to get crypto for free and maybe scam the exchange. So luckily in this situation, they did catch it, but this is just a warning for everyone that's holding money in exchanges. If you're storing cryptocurrency in exchanges, please consider taking it out, because not all exchanges are safe and they might not be protected from these events in the future. The last bit of thing I want to talk about today is a scam alert. So someone's using a fake box mining email, so box mining 001 or something on Gmail. They're pretending to be me and sending emails out to say, well, this is a great new year and I found a way to make 2 to 5% profit out of thin air. There is no free lunch in cryptocurrencies. There's no way to guarantee a 2.24% gain. It's just ridiculous how I've been saying this for all this time on my channel and someone's trying to use that scam on people. Anyways, ignore that email. It is an absolute scam. Don't reply to that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. What do you guys think of what's happening with Bitcoin Gold, this huge movement of this large amount of Bitcoin Gold? Are you surprised that there's these large funds that hold more than $500,000 of worth of Bitcoin? Not just $500,000 USD worth, but $500,000 Bitcoin. I'd love to hear your comments in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to click that little subscribe button down there to subscribe to this channel, and also check out the Telegram announcements group. That's where you get notified of all the new videos coming on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.